crosses dot Seoul's nightscape and attest to the popularity of Christianity. Korea is one of the only countries in the world where church membership is booming. Since 1970, it has increased fivefold, from 2 million to 10 million. That's 1/4 of Korea's population. The churches come in all shapes and sizes. From this tiny storefront to this one, the Yoido Full Gospel Church, the largest church in the world.
We have now definite Christian culture in our society.
Reverend Paul Cho founded the Yoido Full Gospel Church with 5 members. 30 years later, there are over 500,000 members. Like the PTL Club in this country, it's part of the evangelical movement. 300,000 people attend church here each week. There are 7 services every Sunday. This sanctuary alone holds 20,000, and Reverend Cho is piped into 15 other sanctuaries via closed-circuit television. Koreans embraced Christianity, Cho says, because it was good for Korea.
When the missions came, they came with modern education and special education for women, and they brought scientific knowledge. Korean people began to look at Christianity as a real help and blessing for the progress of Korean country.
Buddhism, still the major religion in Korea, shares many ideas with Christianity, which is why Christianity was so readily accepted.
1,000 years of Korean history, we have Buddhist understanding of love. So when we preach Christian love, people accepted it as a Buddhist love.
Dr. David Suh is the chaplain at Ewha Women's University, an institution founded by a U.S. missionary. People have turned to the church for security, he says, because their lives have been uprooted. 15 years ago, Korea was rural. 75% of the population lived in the country. Today, the opposite is true. 80% of the people live in cities.
Those people who lost their homes and those people who have to move from rural areas to the cities needed new communities. And there they sought a community of old hometown friends in the church.
20% of Koreans Christians are Catholic, 80% are Protestant. There are literally hundreds of small churches like this one, offshoots of the major Protestant denominations. And in some neighborhoods, there is serious turf competition for new members.
Good morning.
One footnote, Reverend Sung Young Moon of the Unification Church is probably Korea's most famous religious figure, but he has almost no following in Korea. His followers, known as Moonies, are primarily in the United States and Japan.
만세! 만세!